As the state faces a projected $16 billion deficit, 10% cuts are being proposed across the board, cuts that would mean nearly $400 million less for state-run universities. And today, CSU officials voiced their opposition to the governor's proposal at Fresno State. Preston Phillips reports.
The message today was the CSU is the solution. State educators say without it, the state's economy just wouldn't run the same.
We're facing a $386 million cut that comes on top of a $500 million cut that we experienced back between 2002 and 2005.
Taze says that's the equivalent of shutting down 2 CSU campuses and will translate into fewer classes and fewer opportunities for students to graduate at universities like Fresno State.
A lot of my general ed classes, philosophy, geography, I had to fight to get in. I had to try week after week to get in for the first few weeks, and it's really disruptive to the learning process.
Criminology major William Choate says as a junior he's concerned that some classes needed to graduate on time could be cut.
I'm looking at the criminology department. We're seeing a few classes getting cut here and there. Some I've taken already, some I haven't. So it's kind of sad to see some of these go.
According to Fresno State President John Welty, the university is looking at an estimated $24 million in cuts. They've already closed the application process for the 08-09 year, which means 600 less students will be able to attend Fresno State.
10,000 students will not be able to come into the CSU next year. That's 10,000 families. That could have been your son, your daughter.
But the State Department of Education says the governor is doing the one thing that will help, reforming the state budget process once and for all, so that education is never again faced with these kind of difficult cuts.
Everybody's going to have to make sacrifices somewhere, and I suppose I'm willing to take the hit if it means we can have a more stable economy here in California.
CSU officials say it's going to be a fight all the way to the state capitol, and they say it's not too late to have your voice heard. At Fresno State University, I'm Preston Phillips, KSEE 24, Central Valley's news station.
Homeschooling advocates are